legend of Luke is risking his life to get this message to you through the mainframe. They're holding me captive, illegally, in a clandestine facility. I'm innocent. They're trying. I'm not going to go into the details here. I don't have time. If you can get me out, we can break this thing wide open. Total insanity. I thank you.
No cantaría si no fuera igual que el primero de estos miles de días. No tengo miedo ni tampoco tenía. No correría si no fuera a llegar. Al menos eso es de lo que me convenzo.
Yo, it's Total Insanity. Can you hear this song, Phil? Did you get everything? Did you hear? This is band is Soto Garcia. I want to see if YouTube flags this later. Anyway, I wanted to get to the cool... It actually is fitting for today's theme. I believe this means it's not easy.
I think you're right.
It's not easy in a world of corruption. I'm too large. Okay, that's all for now with that. Anyway, this is Total Insanity, Anti-Corruption Day. Phil joins us again. Phil, how you doing?
Good.
Cool.
Trying to be as not corrupt as possible.
I'm going to... That's good. Where are you in my thing? Phil, there you are. I want to make you a little bit bigger, just so we're a little more evenly matched over here. I don't want to be... When I worked at Hearst Television, you had to make sure that the politicians had equal size heads and that they were at the same height.
That's good, because that shows that you're not corrupt and like on one side more than the other. At least in presenting the information.
Exactly. Okay. No, why did you go full screen? Okay. I keep saying okay. Well, it's Anti-Corruption Day. International Anti-Corruption Day.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't know, I don't know if people know this. I never said this, I don't think. I'm not making up these holidays. These are real daily holidays. You can look them up. That's what today is. There's a few different days for every day, but that's what it shall be. Okay. I mean, I guess I could see what's going on without out. How you doing over there, dude?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You can see my telepathic channels. Wait, am I talking to you telepathically right now? Or with my voice, mouth that's not moving? Either way, I feel a little bit of corruption in the air. That video from, what is his name? Nathaniel Superfly? Concerned me a little bit.
Ah, yes. Nate, Superfly. Phil, what do you know about Nathaniel Superfly?
Well, I thought he attacked the stream.
He did. And this is important to catch us up. This might not be on the rundown. Should I talk about the rundown on the show? I don't know. But Nate Superfly was an enemy of the stream. In fact, Let's go to the Total Insanity Wiki. You can see here, Nathaniel Superfly is an expert hacker and was Leo's arch nemesis. His identity, some of this isn't necessarily accurate anymore, but he hacked into the Total Insanity stream back in the day. This all culminated in the Total Insanity, the retrospective, when he actually transported Leo into the mainframe and revealed to be Leo's alter ego. I say Leo like it's like that's me, my alter ego. Anyway, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
I just said that's right. I forgot about that.
Exactly.
But I knew I thought he was still messing us up.
Yeah, the last time we saw him, it's pretty unclear. The last time we saw him, he was like, we confronted each other in the retrospective. I honestly can't remember that much, but the point is now he's a friend of the show. And with him being a friend of the show, now he's trapped in some mysterious facility.
Oh.
We'll have to find some way to get him out. I'm assuming he got captured due to his hacking ways. I guess I had this on the rundown. The Warner. Do you want to talk about the Netflix Warner merger? It's a little bit of a left turn. Maybe. Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this?
I have heard about this. It was like $80 billion or something.
It's pretty wild.
Which is amazing to me that Warner Brothers, because that was like a staple in Hollywood for almost 100 years.
I know.
Sorry, maybe it was 100 years. But just the fact that they now no longer own everything in like intellectual property wise.
I know. I thought Warner Brothers was like a huge company that wouldn't be bought by a simple streaming service, Netflix, but... Oh yeah, I have a video about this.
Simple streaming service? Do you mean like
the biggest one?
The DVD renting system?
Yeah. The DVD renting internet company is now buying, or wants to buy, Warner Brothers. Here's a little video I recorded the day I heard this. Warner bought Turner during COVID, destroyed the Adult Swim streams. Now Netflix wants to buy Warner. Just like how, do you guys know that like Comcast? I don't know if Comcast owns GE, or GE owns Comcast, or if they're like partners now, but they own all of NBC Universal. My point is, once the companies eat each other up, there'll be no more companies left to buy, and there'll be one master company. Because the monopoly laws are going to stop it. Then when there's one master company, we can just take over that company and, what's the word? Democratize it. There's a better word for it. And then we can, the conditions of capitalism set the stage for socialism. Okay. Why am I laughing? Because I don't know if it's true, but we got to try something. That was my message. I believe you didn't hear that, Phil. If I ever have a video play live to us, it's going out, but I have to actually turn monitoring on, so that's why you heard it come in midway through. But I basically was like, dude, Warner is being bought by Netflix. All the companies are eating up. I think you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
I mean, that's prime groundwork for corruption right there. I don't know how that would play out in terms of entertainment, but I guess we just get crappier entertainment.
It just would be probably just more money for things. Yeah, you know. There's antitrust laws, but I don't know if those will be enforced. Now, we don't need to get into the weeds of this, but Al, I know that on your planet, I mean, it's not at your planet. I think your race like is intergalactic space faring. How do you say it?
That's correct, Leo. The alien nation is very corrupt. In fact, alienating all of the citizens. The alien nation is a military police state controlled by the generals, the bureaucracy, and obviously Conrad is one of the top generals. And I don't even want to talk about Conrad. F Conrad, man.
F Conrad.
Man, Conrad's so lame. F Conrad. Okay.
Talk about the height of corruption.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying about Nate, to get back to Nate Superfly, supposedly Nate Superfly is being held. Supposedly, I mean, we here at Total Insanity have been on the trail of uncovering some pretty deep corruption going on that I believe Nathaniel was hacking into. We pretty much are ready to break this case wide open. We have some files here that we could share with you. Let me get some cool music going. I'm basically using these same 3 tracks until we get new ones, but they work.
I like it because it's like pumping me up. We're gonna
Exactly.
bust it wide open. Any scandal is going down now.
You're going down. So we're ready to reveal some secret files that we have access to. So here we go. Let's do it. Wait, what's happening? What the heck, dude?
Are you gonna show the files? Or,
That I tried to open a file, but it just like didn't even open. Let me try to open.
What?
Let me try to open this other one. Hold on.
yeah, I mean, we got tons of them.
Yeah. What's all this? It looks like the text is being scrambled. Dude, what the heck, man? Now I'm starting to get worried. I still have more files here, though.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
Like we have tons
not even-
of files.
That's not even the most,
Yeah.
damning one.
No, here we got this right here. Oh damn. Oh,
Now what's
Oh
happening?
damn. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is the work of something nefarious here. This is like what Nate used to do to our show himself. He would hack into the show and mess it up, but this is coming from the other side. This is them trying to stop us from revealing it. They've corrupted our files.
They've corrupted the files. Dude, everything we've been working for.
The whole show was
Is he gone?
Oh god. The
Are
whole
you
show
telling
was
me you don't have
dependent
any
upon
files?
everything was dependent upon breaking these files open. This is how we're gonna get Nate out. This is the whole Anti-Corruption Day show.
But you still have something else, right?
Everything. It's like,
Everything I emailed you.
let me try to open. No, everything's just doing this stuff, man. Everything's just glitching out. Jeez, that's so loud. My headphones. Okay. And you can hear this. It's even messing with their audio. It's making some beautiful tones in there, though. Anyway.
Right.
What can we do? I don't know what we can do right now.
Blue.
Well, we could try calling on Skunk Ape.
It's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea, Al. Okay. I mean, we can try it. Skunk Ape. Oh, for you guys on the show, like watching, just know that, in general, Skunk Ape won't always be here. He's in the forest swamps, so let's call on Skunk Ape. Okay. Skunk Ape. We always need to say the beautiful poem. From swamp and forest depths unseen, hidden deep amongst the green, we cast and ask for help in humble. Skunk Ape, please assist our trouble. Okay, I think he's starting to come in.
Here we go.
Where is he? Okay. There is my boy.
Hey.
Okay. This music's... Let me turn this down a little bit. That's nice, that's nice. Skunk Ape, what's up?
Hey man, how you guys doing? Heard it's International Anti-Corruption Day. You guys are gonna expose some big files, right?
Well,
We were going to.
yeah. Until they all were corrupted by, we think... I mean, some secret government force obviously hacked into the stream
Yeah.
and messed with our files. They couldn't just let us... I mean, look at these other... There's files out in the world that end with Steen, and those haven't been released. Like the Frankenstein files.
Yep.
Anyway. So they've done this to us now.
Damn, Leo, that sucks, man. What can I do to help? I'm assuming you guys called on me. Maybe I can do something?
Yeah, well, we're hoping that you can maybe anti-corrupt, you can maybe decorrupt the files, I guess? Something like that.
Well, I can try my best. Let's see here. I realized
That Skunk Ape needs to be back there now. Okay, Skunk Ape. Try to do your magic.
Leo, I'm having a hard time. I can't even make magical energies appear around me. It seems like the files are shrouded in anti-corruption. I hate to say it, I don't know that I can help.
They must have known we were going to call Skunk Ape. This is ridiculous.
They're smart. I mean, that's the thing. These guys are smart. They monitor everything. They keep tabs on everything. They knew Skunk Ape was on the show, so they accounted for it.
Well, now what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Leo,
I was all excited for the episode, not only being busted wide open, but just the fact that it's anti-corruption days was perfect. It's going to be perfect.
I know. And now they're just... It's gonna be perfect!
Leo, I have to say I'm a little embarrassed. It's only been like my second or third wish, and I already can't help you. But this isn't normal circumstance. This is some dark stuff.
It's okay, Skunk Ape, man. You never have to apologize. Skunk Ape, you know I love you. I don't want to salute. Saluting's too militaristic. Skunk Ape, I love you.
We love you.
Exactly. Okay. So what do we do now? You have any suggestions, Skunk Ape?
Well, according to my, I did want to say, I know you told me not to worry, but I do have limits. Just, it's kind of like the genie in Aladdin. There's certain things I can't do, but getting beyond that, I believe only Nathaniel Superfly knows how to crack this code, and I believe the forces at work probably knew this.
Dang. Okay. Well, I guess we can think on what we can do. Al, you got any suggestions right now?
Leo, honestly, this is some pretty corrupt stuff. I mean, this is right up there with Conrad. I wouldn't be surprised if Conrad was somehow involved, but then if he was, he could just track us down. Conrad's probably still lost on the trail. It's a big galaxy out there, but this is right up there with stuff he would do.
Dang, man. Phil. I don't know. I guess for right now, we do have another segment. Oh, sorry, what were you going to say?
I just didn't expect that this was as deep seated as it is.
I know.
I just assumed this. I don't know. I saw the information we had, and how far does this corruption go?
I don't know. It makes sense, I guess.
I just don't know if we'll ever know.
That
unless we can really bust it wide open.
It makes sense that they would have these abilities to mess us up, though. Okay, well, while we think about it, let's move to our next segment. Maybe this can give us some ideas. And this segment is, what would you do with infinite money? Do you want to say it, Phil? Phil made this beautiful title card.
What would you do with infinite money?
I didn't mean to make you... I feel like I'm talking too much. Like
it's a good... I like this thought. It's just a fun exercise. Because obviously different days I got different answers. and I like that it's infinite, so that I can help as much as I want, and I can also be a little eccentric, maybe. Um, but I'll tell you what I would do
What
with
would you do?
infinite money, because I was thinking about it today, obviously, because I think there's a sense that we can end some of corruption by at least getting rid of bribes
Definitely.
in this way. Like if local government comes to me and says, we need funds for all these projects, I go, you got it, whatever you need. No need to do like back alley deals. Here's the money. I've got infinite of it.
That's actually
And of course,
a brilliant idea.
we'll take it to the national level. We'll get rid of all the national debt. We don't owe any money to China anymore. It's great.
That's actually
And
a
then,
brilliant idea.
of course, I've got a little money left over. Wink. So I'll grab a couple guitars
Nice.
for myself on the way out.
Gotta do that. Gotta do that.
What do you think?
If I had infinite money, I think I would take a big room of a house and fill it with a bunch of pillows and covers and soft things and make a giant room that's like a bed. Because I always thought when like a cat or a dog, like a small cat or dog, when it goes on top of a bed, it must be it's like a giant soft comfort area. What would that be like for a human being? But that's just one room. Then I would also, I mean, that's a pretty small thing to do with infinite money. But there's just,
I mean, we could think about it every week. It's like,
yeah,
that's just the first thing you do.
exactly.
So as money keeps hitting your account, which is, it just says infinite, I guess.
As an
you
infinity
can-
symbol.
Yeah, you just have a black gold card or black gold card. It's a black card. That's like supposedly the best credit cards.
The greatest thing about the infinite money is that it's an infinite segment and we can infinitely pick things.
That's right.
So for today, I'm going to leave it with the room bed. And I think I would also get about maybe like 10 platters of cheese, just so I can taste different cheeses from around the globe. Anyway, that's what I'll do.
Charcuterie board, nice.
And that's what would you do with infinite money? Now also, yeah, I like that you touched on the anti-corruption elements of the infinite money for today's anti-corruption day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking about the roots of corruption. I had this book that I got from Stetson, actually. It was the library is giving away free books. You know how they did?
Yep, I got some of those books.
Nice. And there was a book called The Corrupt Society. Now, I never ended up fully reading it. I was going to integrate it into my as yet unmade magnum opus, Our Dearest Interests.
Perfect.
But I think it actually was very much dealing with like the Nixon trials of that era. Not the Nixon trial, the Nixon scandal, but the Watergate scandal, as they call it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a gate that was holding back a lot of water. They opened that gate, and then all this water came pouring out, and it was like, oh my God, why did you open the water gate? We made that for a reason. And Nixon was like, I'm not a crook. I just opened the gate. I was just trying to... Anyway, I'd never tried to do a Nixon impression before. But that's a little history lesson for you.
That wasn't bad.
But, thank you. I've heard a lot of Nixon impressions over the years. But I think that book actually, it talks about like the Roman Empire. I actually might kind of want to read it. It talks about how corruption just like, I guess like, you know, in an ideal world, you could maybe like make rules and things to stop. But people, it seems like there's going to be some people that want more power, want more money, that are going to try anything they can to get around stuff. I guess. I mean, I don't know if you have any extra thoughts. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, people always have. There's always like some hierarchy in any institution. So you're gonna have some power someone's going to have some of the power.
True.
And if that's not enough for them personally, they're getting perks and stuff like that, then maybe they're going to want more.
Exactly.
And I was thinking about
They want more.
an interesting thing. I think maybe inherently is like if you don't have that much power, it's easy to be anti-corruption. But I also think that nominally,
That's true.
those in power would just say they're anti-corruption. So it's also hard because it's like we know corruption is bad. If you're in power, you just say it's bad, but then you just be corrupt anyway. So you have to be pretty discerning. You have to look at some of these actions to make sure
That's very true.
if they're corrupt.
Yeah. Every candidate can be like, I'm the people's candidate. I'm for the people. But you got to see what they actually do. That's wise words.
But they all need power in order to lead. So
Yeah. It's what are some roots of corruption in your society, do you think?
Well, I think it's just the fact that our alien civilization happened to become technologically advanced, started dominating other planets, and now it's kind of almost been a snowball effect, as they say.
Wow. Oh, going back to the previous, we had some chats in here. Going back to the previous Infinite Money, Ralph Film. I want to read everybody's chat names, like on the Adult Swim streams. Ralph Film says, if I had infinite money, I'd start on producing peanut butter shoes. That's pretty good.
I know my kids would like that.
You can just lick them. They'll stick peanut butter to things. And Megan Meisner 4308 says, if Phil has infinite money, does that extend to his household?
Of course it does. But, well, yeah, because I'm married, so that's one big account.
That makes sense. If you ever want to have like a chat open and respond to stuff, this is now just like a meeting of Total Insanity live. Feel free. I wasn't seeing anything. I have my chat open in OBS. I don't know if there's delay or not, but it's like chat from YouTube coming into OBS. Anyway, This is just a note for the show. Well, I don't have any great ideas to free Superfly. Have you thought of anything?
I guess we just got to get the message out about being anti-corrupt,
Yeah.
so that enough people know that there's corruption and can help if they have any sway.
It is really important to get the word out. You know what? That makes me think. You know how my mind works. I'm thinking of a song. Maybe I could perform something.
Oh yeah, people get inspired by that.
Maybe I could create a completely spontaneous song that's in no way planned and perform it right now for you.
But what would you call it?
I think I would call it Free Superfly.
That's catchy.
Let me see. Let me grab my guitar.
Free Superfly. I like that. It's like, it just feels free, like Superfly. You're in the sky. Free as a bird.
Superfly, you're in the sky. I didn't test this audio. I'm assuming the guitar is going to be loud enough. So whatever. It's not mixed. Okay. Phil, if we were together, we could all join in. I don't know if you want to. Maybe you can if there's not too much lag. But if you can, like... this is a pretty short song. Guys, Megan Meisner says, your kids would never forgive you if you didn't help produce peanut butter shoes. I'm going to read every chat message until we get thousands of chat messages that I can't read anyone anymore. Dude, how do I say that? Dysmylopesis? Or is it DYM? More peanut butter shoes. Can you make a bumper sticker with a QR code that takes you to your anti-corruption song? I could do that. Okay. Let me stop this other music. Let me attune myself to calmness. Let me get the lyrics that are in no way pre-planned. And let me start this drum beat that's also in no way pre-made. Why do I keep... Okay.
Remind me, this is not the Peanut Butter Shoes song. This is the Free Superfly.
Yeah,
right?
this is the Free Superfly song. We're bouncing around. Oh yeah, and let me also bring up... See, I'm remembering things. Where is my Free Nate graphic? Okay. This is behind your head. We're going to move Free Nate over. Al, can you dip out for a second?
Yeah, no problem, Leo.
Okay, Al's going to dip out to the side. Okay. Free Superfly. That poster, I don't know why it matters. That Fiona Apple poster is not my poster. That's Jonathan's poster. It's just in this room.
I was wondering about that.
But the reindeer man is painted by my sister. Okay. I've had enough of this intro. I'm like preparing myself, but let's get it. Let's Do I remember the chords? Nathaniel, what have they done? Taken you to prison for trying to expose the truth. They stole your life away from you. No, we cannot let this stand. Imprisoning an innocent man. Corruption, crooks, you must comply. Free Superfly. Free Superfly. Locked into a hidden cell. Beyond the law, they give you hell. Unfair trial, rig the game. They slander your noble name. No, we cannot let this stand. Imprisoning an innocent man. Corruption, crooks, you must comply. Free Superfly. Superfly. Free Superfly. Okay. Well, my voice was clipping. I messed up the melody of the second verse, but I think overall it was pretty good. Why do I have to immediately tell you everything I messed up? I still do that? Wait, what? I don't hear Phil anymore.
I said, I guess from here you could probably just describe also all the things that went right.
Oh yeah, all the things went right. Great. I played in time, I think. Mm-hmm. I sang the first verse perfect. I did the guitar thing that goes. I know that's not that complicated, but before the Free Superfly, I sang in key. And I actually, even though I started the second verse at the wrong time, I still managed to, pull it out. Locked into a hidden cell. Beyond the law, they give you hell. Unfair trial, rig the game. They slander your noble name. That's, I did practice that, even though it was totally unplanned and made up on the spot. Okay, Phil, your stone.
Wait a minute, are you being corrupt right now?
Your stone cold stare got me. I'm being corrupt, guys. I pre-planned this song. I didn't make it up on the spot, but I did write it in literally 10 minutes, and I'm not trying to be cool about that. I'm just trying to say some artists are like, "Oh, I wrote that song in like a half hour or a hit song." Well, I wrote this in 10 minutes.
You got the skills, man.
So, Free Superfly, Free Nate. Gotta free Nate. My name is Earl reference. Anyway.
Where should I be?
Okay. Al, you can come back now, Al. Wait, where's Al? How do I? Oh,
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
whoa.
Where are you going?
Whoa, Al has the alien technology where he can just move like instantly. Like
I believe they call that teleportation.
Like, you know, where like they always say like a UFO just goes. So Phil, hopefully this gets the words out. Hopefully this gets the word out on Superfly. Maybe I should make a recorded version with a video. We can try to promote it. I think if this goes viral, we can free Superfly. What do you think?
I think you're right.
So we're gonna need.
I mean, we need his help. So we got to do something to get him out.
And not just to help us with our corrupt file. He was trying to expose the same stuff. Nate, if you don't know this, viewers of Total Insanity, if you last saw Nate as hostile to the show, after the events of Total Insanity, the retrospective, Nate is a friend of the show. Nate helped us out. Nate, we need him. So we got to save him. I don't know where he's being held. I don't know how he got that message out. I think he said something about the mainframe. Legend of Luke was sending it through. I don't know. Either way. Free Superfly. Anything else you want to get out on the show today, Phil, before we wrap up?
No, I'm all set, man.
Okay.
I was just want to say I wish things had gone a little differently, but
I know.
Overall, I'm happy at. I'm hopeful for the future. I think the song will go viral.
Yeah.
And I
think definitely.
I do believe the corruption will be taken down. The corruption will be taken down.
I agree. Just a matter of time, just a matter of us keeping up the fight, keeping up the pressure. Okay. With that.
That's about it.
And free Superfly. Total Insanity. Signing off.